Hi there, and thanks for joining me for another shave. It's September 1st, 2025, and now that I'm done with austere August, I have a chance to catch up on some of the things that happened during August. The first of which, and one I've been eagerly looking forward to, is the opportunity to use Lumberjack Luxury from Eric, the Cajun blade. Let's take a whiff of this. Yeah, that's here. I'll take you. Can, that's what the soap looks like. It's soft, but not the softest soap I've ever felt. Straight from the factory. Let's give you the scent notes. I'll read them to you. Scent notes are, or the top notes are sweet tobacco, deep smoky or oud. The heart notes are oak moss, aged patchouli, and dry sandalwood. And the base is a dirty shot glass of bourbon, Texas cedar, a snort of amber, tonka bean, and a splash of musk. Now, who is this made for? It's made for the primal beast, the grizzled journeyman, the axe-swinging backwoods badass who doesn't just walk into the wild, he owns it. Yeah, yeah. Maybe there's a little marketing. But that said, these Matthew Lawrence and Eric, it's as if you made this for me. Although backwoods for me is an urban forest, and the amount of wood cutting I do is like a twig that falls across a hiking path. But, you know, I'm going to take some liberties there. Love the notes in this. The off the tub, the scent is on the mild to medium side, but it doesn't matter. Let's see how it goes once the soap is allowed to mix with water and get on the face. Today I'm using a Puma 89. This is a razor that I honed during August on Olympus stone during live streams. This is my first opportunity to use it. And the brush for the day is a Chisel and Hound Raven with a Fanchurian knot. So let's get this thing loaded. Labor Day here in the United States. So a lot of people don't have to go to work even though it's a Monday. If you're on holiday and enjoying the long weekend, good for you. Hope you're having a good time. Okay. Oh yeah, I like this scent. Oud, bourbon, tobacco. Awesome. Awesome. Matthew and Eric, you guys hit this one out of the park. Alrighty. Let's see how how the scent emerges into the room. This is I believe, a new soap base for Eric. I think he calls this the F1 Brandbus base. He's naming them after cattle, which makes sense because they're beef tallow. Wow. I'm doing more. I'm just doing this so I can get really get both the soap and scent developed in the room here. Taking a lot more time than I normally would, but it's worth it. Okay. Lather feels terrific. Let's see how it shaves. I already know it's slick from having applied it with my hands. All right, let's see how this how this razor shaves with the Olympus edge. Well, it's a very, very smooth edge. Yeah, very, very, very smooth. This is only my second use of the Olympus stone. I have another razor, an urn razor. And I also put an Olympus edge on that I'll be trying soon. And there's a third razor that I picked out that I really don't remember offhand what it is. And I want to put a Olympus edge on. And that gives me an opportunity to get more familiar with the stone and to see how it pairs with different edges or different steels and different geometries. Okay. Very nice. The to my nose, the scent is mild, but noticeable in the room. Wow, this lather is so creamy. Super slick, as I mentioned before. I don't really have zero to complain about here. And much to praise. Zero to complain about, and lots of things to say that are good about it. Lathers easily, carries a scent really well. I think that's a feature. Slickness for days. It's obvious that Eric, I mean, I know this because he's a friend, but it would, if I didn't know him, it would be obvious to me that he's a straight razor shaver. Because this lather performs well in the conditions that we straight razor shavers prefer, or at least most of us, many of us. So I don't mind scent strength on the mild side of medium. Many of the European products that I have are a similar scent profile, or scent strength I should say, and you just get used to paying attention and picking out the fragrance. Doesn't have to bowl you over. And this is just the soap, so it's a fragrance that I'm shaving off my face. So it is filling the room, which is really nice. It's very pleasant filling the room. I'm really enjoying it. So we'll see. We'll see what the Aftersauce is like, which I have. Eric is going to have to make more of this. I'm sure he's sold out by now. And my guess is that whatever his formulation for the base is, if it carries this fragrance at this scent strength, as well as it's doing, it's going to be great for new fragrances that he has coming down the line. Edge is doing well. Comfortable. I'm not sure yet whether I could pick this edge out compared to something like a slate or even a arc edge. It has, I was able to get arc-like keenness on this edge, and it has arc-like comfort. But I also can get similar feel from other types of stones. One thing I have noticed is that this stone, the brightness of the polish is pretty good. So there may be more that I can get from it than I have. But this is certainly certainly way beyond. I mean, this would be a finished edge for me. I would not be taking this back to the stones. So if you want to experience a Olympus edge, get in touch. Wow, yeah, very nice. I don't know how much of this is the edge and how much of this is the soap, but the total experience is absolutely terrific. While I'm enjoying this, I will mention that my good friend HD Shaves has been posting a little bit again. Happy to see that. I'm wearing the Righteous Rooster t-shirt as always in honor of HD Shaves band. I'm looking forward to, I always look forward to his videos. He's a very interesting guy. Oh, that's nice. Going against the grain with a fresh edge is makes me realize how dull the edge on that carrot had gotten. Okay. Really nice shade. Yeah, really nice shade. So this whole setup is a winner. The soap, absolute winner. Olympus Edge, terrific. What's not to love? All right, let's go with, I've been using Thayers Cucumber all of August, so even though it's not the best complement for the scent notes of the soap, I'm going with Thayers Coconut. Oh. Wow, that feels great. All right, let me clean up a little bit here, and I'll be right back. All right, all cleaned off, drying off the Thayers. Here is the cleaned Chisel and Hound Raven brush. There's the Hound. And it's time for some Aftersauce. This should be where I get the full, well, almost the full effect of the fragrance. Shaking it up real well. Okay. Hopefully this has some alcohol in it. Yeah, a little bit of alcohol, perfumer's alcohol, I'd say. I think I've read that. Man, that's nice. I've said this to Sean before in his collaboration with Eric, but Eric and Matthew, you had my mind in mind when you created this, so please do it again. That's it for the shave. Thanks, everybody. I will see you in the next one.